We like numbers. We like to talk about numbers sometimes. And that first Camp Dream Speak Atlanta, I had literally like the week before just moved to Atlanta. Dr. Johnson flew in for a day just to come see the camp before she was moving to Atlanta. And in that camp, we had 10 kids. 10 kids. What's really special about this year is that one of those 10 kids is now back this year as a senior mentor. Can everybody give it up for Dean? Dean, raise your hand. Say hey. You want to come? We'll hear from Dean in a little bit. And that's really special, but thinking of numbers, 10 kids year one, now just through this program. Now keep in mind we have year-round programming for kids, teens, and adults who stutter, but just through Camp Dream Speak Live Atlanta, we've now supported over 200 kids, teens, adults who stutter, clinicians, and students, and that's just really phenomenal, and we're very proud of that.
And one thing that we've talked about during the week, and some of you may already know this and some may not, this camp, there really is a 1-week intensive treatment program. Y'all didn't know that. It happens in 33 countries. This year alone, 33 countries did exactly what you all did. They might not have swagged and surfed and had the ATL vibe, but 33 countries and 11 cities across the United States. So that's a lot of people. And one of the things that we're really proud of is we do this during the summer, but during the year, we do 11 weeks of this with kids, teens, and adults who stutter in the United States and in other countries. The fabulous thing about what we do is that we are able to do it at absolutely how much money? $0. We don't charge anyone for anything. And do you know why we're able to do that? Because there's an awesome guy named Mr. Arthur Blank who awarded us this huge grant, which gives us the ability to do this for others at no cost. But we also realize that everybody may not have a huge grant. And what also helps to make that happen is other people who just donate and support us. So because of people supporting this and supporting what we're doing, we're able to not charge anyone. So we are so thankful to anyone in this space or anyone who's the people upstairs and all of our supporters who allow us to do this very thing for everyone at no cost. So,
caregivers, parents, I really want to take this opportunity. If you didn't know this already, I think that you do, but you need to hear it as many times as they possibly can hear it, that your children are brilliant. Your children are creative. Your children are hilarious. And thank you for letting them spend these 5 days with us, because we have so many stand-up comedians in this group. We have so many professors and researchers who have done so many amazing things. And your kids are actually gonna, throughout this open mic, teach you about the things that they've been learning and the things that they've been doing. Because everything that we've been doing is evidence-based. It is based off of 20 years of research that the Blank Center has been conducting by listening to people who stutter. Those calls that you joined before you came to camp and the calls that you're gonna join after camp help us learn more about how we can do better to serve people who stutter. And all of that together has informed the treatment approach that we do here at the Blank Center, and that is called the CARE model. And the CARE model may sound a little different from other speech therapy or other treatment approaches that you might be familiar with. And so we're gonna, with a little help from our participants, teach you throughout this open mic about the CARE model. And so participants, I think we'll start with just what the CARE model stands for, because we learned this week that it's an acronym. So who wants to tell me what the C stands for? And we're gonna raise our hand. I see Donald.
Communication.
Thank you, Donald. The C stands for community. Yeah, give it up for Donald. The C stands for communication, and after we get through a little bit of our open mic, we'll tell you more about what communication means to us here at the Blank Center and maybe what it doesn't mean. What does the A stand for? Donald just went.
Oh, Donald just went. Oh, Donald. See, I was distracted.
Advocacy.
Advocacy. What does the R stand for? And I think if you don't call on Carter, he's going to lose his mind.
Resiliency.
Resiliency. Thank you, Carter. And look, Yusuf's you have a question? No?
I think he's answering.
You want to, I heard it. My ears and my brain were a little bit on a delay. Yusuf, what does the E stand for?
Education.
Education, thank you. And so participants, be thinking, because after each group goes, we're gonna dig into what communication, advocacy, resiliency, and education means so that your parents and caregivers and loved ones can walk out this door and know exactly what we've been doing all week. Okay, you wanna call? So we're gonna come up by small group, and parents, what we're gonna do now is one of our signature open mics, because we know that more than just learning facts about stuttering, more than just memorizing things that we might learn off the internet, the most impactful thing that we can empower kids to do is share with the world what they want people to know about stuttering. And so you might have saw a preview of this if you tuned into our live stream yesterday from the King Center, but we're gonna start our What I Wish open mic, and so we're gonna call by small group. So we're gonna start with group one. Let's start with group one, and you guys can line up over here.
Hi, my name is Liam. I'm a person who stutters. And what people knew about stuttering is that it's not some sort of disease that you could catch or even a form of mimicry. It's a neurophysiological difference that basically means it's something in the brain that when you were born was made different than other people. Well, most other people, not 1% of the rules that serves. And basically makes you speak differently, which is called stuttering.
Hello, my name is Gabriel. I'm 11 years old and I'm a person who stutters. And what I want the world to know is that people who stutter have their brains work a little more and differently than people who don't stutter, but that doesn't mean they're dumb.
Hello everyone, my name is Landon. I'm 16 and I'm a boy who stutters. And did you know that 1% of the world stutters, which is 82 million people? And if you think that stuttering is a bad thing, it's not, because you don't have to say sorry or any of that. And so, yeah.
Hi, my name is Felix, and I am 5 years old. And what I wish the world noted about stuttering is that you could talk in any different languages. My name is Sammy. I am 5, and I'm a kid who stutters, which I wish the world knew about stuttering, which it is not that okay to say sorry.
My name is Megan, and I'm not a person who stutters, but I know so many amazing people who do. And what I wish the world knew is people who stutter are strong and incredible communicators.
Thanks, Group 1.
All right, so our last person that spoke is a special person because within this camp and within the center, one of the things that we focus on is making sure that we train future speech language pathologists so that they can be amazing individuals working with people who stutter. So if you are a student, clinician, or a student volunteer, please stand. Within this group, you see there are undergraduate students, there are graduate students, and they represent 2 different universities. And so very proud of you all, kids. Give them a hand. Thank y'all so much. But they're able to actually count this as a part of their clinical experience. A lot of students in this profession do not get training in stuttering. They may get a class, but not necessarily the opportunity to work. So you all are helping to teach them. All right, so now let's go with Group 2. Give Group 2 a hand. And I put a handy dandy little sticker right here so you can know where to stand. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Langley, and I'm a girl who stutters. One thing I wish the world would know is that like even though you stutter, you're still a good communicator.
Hello, my name is Roman, and I'm a boy who is 9 years old, who stutters. And also, one thing I want the world to know about stuttering is that your voice matters, not your stuttering. Hi, my name is Jackson McCorder. I'm a boy who stutters. And what I wish the world know about stuttering. That stuttering is okay. My name is Elliot, and I'm a person who stutters. And what I wish the world to know about stuttering, that it's not a disease.
Hello, my name's Isaiah. I'm a person who studies, and I just want to say stuttering, no,
is great for you. Stuttering is not a problem to avoid. My name is Will. What I wish the world knew about stuttering is that people stutter in every language.
Hi everyone, my name is Sydney. I'm 23 years old, and what I wish the world knew about stuttering is that it's not something that you should fix or can fix, and everyone's voice matters.
More boys stutter. Hi, my name is Jackson, and I'm a boy who stutters. And what I wish the world knew about stuttering is that more boys stutter than girls.
And hi, everyone. I guess I'll go now. We skipped the line. But my name is Andrea, and I'm a speech therapist at the Blank Center in Austin. And I'm so happy to be in Atlanta this week. And what I wish people knew about stuttering is that if you speak more than one language, you will stutter, at least some, in each language that you speak.
Our friend he's a little sleepy, and so he wanted to make sure he went before he may have taken a nap. All right. Yes.
So you might have heard some of our participants talking about how people who stutter can be great communicators. And there's a reason they're talking about it. A, because it's true. But B, because that is a common misperception, that people who stutter at some degree can't be as effective of a communicator as people who don't stutter. And what we're learning from these wonderful individuals and also from our research is that that's just categorically false. And so each and every day this week, your kids have been learning one of 6 different communication skills that we know, regardless of how much or how little you stutter when you talk, actually draw people in and make you listen to the message that you're saying and not how much you're stuttering. So I'm going to call on some people to help teach our parents and caregivers what are the effective communication skills that we have been learning this week. Who wants to share one? Harrison.
Boys stutter more than girls.
That's a great fact. So tell me, though, what are the good communicator skills we've been learning this week?
Hand gestures.
Yeah, making sure that our bodies are matching our message and amplifying our message. There are so many hands. Please pick one.
Eye contact.
Eye contact.
I was also going to say eye contact. Nice job, Felix.
Having a loud, strong voice.
Loud, strong voice. Excellent.
Don't let people finish your sentence.
Yeah, that's something we teach other people to do to be effective communicators.
Self-disclosure.
Self-disclosure. You're getting ahead of us into the A.
Eye contact or
Good job.
Good posture.
That's using our body. Felix, you want to share again?
Standing up straight.
Standing up straight and tall to show we're confident. What about other things we're doing with our face?
Showing what? I think it was like using making sure our emotions match our message.
Yes, making sure our emotions match our message. We talked about what words we use, right? Sometimes we change the words we use, whether we're talking to a teacher maybe in a more formal setting compared to when y'all taught me what Riz was, right? And then our last good communication skill was stuttering openly. Does anyone want to try to talk about why stuttering openly is an effective communicator skill? Hazel?
Because you should not hide your stuttering, because you're a better communicator when you show your stuttering.
So true. Let's give it up.
Hiding your stutter you may have to switch out your words, and we don't want to do that. We want to say the words you want to say.
That's exactly right, Gabriel. Thank you. So not only can doing things to hide our stutter, like swapping out our words, it can change the message of what we're trying to say, but also some of the things that we do in our speech to hide our stutter, like slowing down and keeping our voice low, it makes us less effective. It makes us sound less like us. And so we've learned so much about how to be an effective communicator with our stutter by stuttering openly. Give you all a nice round of applause for that.
All right, so now we can go with group 3. Let's go, group 3.
Cool. I'm Graham. I'm 17. Let's see. And to anybody who stutters, it's not about it's not about the communication. It's about the message you send.
Hi, I'm Ken, and I stutter. What I wish people knew about it is that a lot of famous people like Steve Harvey do it as well, and they're still able to be great communicators.
Hi, my name's Harrison, and I'm years old. I'm 9 years old, and I'm a boy that stutters, and only 1% of the world stutters, which is 82 million, which is a popular of Germany.
My name is Jaden. I'm 8 years old, and I stutter. Something I wish the world knew about stuttering is that even if you stutter, that doesn't mean you don't know what you're going to say.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gracelyn, and I am here with my friend,
Kingston.
I am 25 years old.
I'm 7. So close.
And something Kingston wishes the world would know about stuttering is
Communicate about stuttering.
Something I wish the world would know about stuttering is that stuttering makes you so special and is something that should be celebrated.
Good job, group 3. Give them a hand. All right, so we talked about communication, and the A stands for. So what are some things we can do to advocate? Let's make sure that the crowd knows. So we're going to go here, here, and here. Here we go. Adamar.
Self-disclosure.
And what is self-disclosure?
It's when you tell people. It's when you tell people about your stutter.
Very good. And Hazel, I'm going to throw a tricky question to you. Why is self-disclosure something we should do?
Self-disclosure is good because you should tell them first thing that you are a person who stutters, because then they might not know, and then there would be like confusion between you and the person if you didn't tell them first thing.
There's some other things too that we can do with advocating for ourselves. What if someone wants to finish your sentences? Who can tell me about that? I'm going to go to, I'll go here. Let's go.
If someone tries to finish my sentence, I'll say, and don't finish my sentence. I just need more time to finish mine.
So I'm going to ask Carter a different question. So what if you're in school and the teacher says, Carter, you stutter, so you don't have to do this presentation?
Okay, well, I'm going to say that I'm still going to do the presentation. I'll need more time on my words.
Do you want to add anything about advocacy? Oh, Carter, he's trying to give you a high five. Anyone else have anything about advocacy that they want to add? Oh, Hazel. Go ahead, Hazel.
Standing up for yourself for your stuttering.
So standing up for yourself, that's awesome. All right, we can go with group 4. Let's go, group 4. Group 4.
Hi, I'm Maria. I'm 21. And what I want the world to know about stuttering is that it is completely okay to stutter because your voice matters so much. Who said second?
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Carter Whiteside, and I'm an 11-year-old boy who stutters. Stuttering is when I have blocks, pauses, or repetitions in my speech. And now I actually have 2 things I'd like to say about stuttering. The first thing I'd like to say is people who stutter are not as intelligent as people who don't. I myself am 11 years old and in the 11th grade. And the second thing I would like to say is that we can dream, speak, and live the same as other people who don't stutter. Thank you.
Lincoln, are you stretching to get ready? Am I gonna?
No, my knees just hurt.
Oh, okay, you wanna go ahead? Go ahead.
Hello everyone, my name is Lakin Oldershaw. I'm an 8-year-old boy who stutters, and what I wish the world knew about stuttering is that it is neurophysiological.
Hello, my name is Adamar, and I'm a person who stutters. And one thing I wish the world knew about stuttering is that 1% of the world have people who stutter, which is approximately the population of Germany.
All right, so we have a group going. Come on, friends. Okay, let's go in the middle so everyone can see us. All right, I'm Lindsay. I am a person who stutters and a speech pathologist here at the Blank Center. And what I wish people knew about stuttering is that we can finish our own sentences, so you don't have to finish them for us. That means you, Jacob. Van has spoken, or pointed, which was a really great gesture. High five. Want me to hold it? Okay. So you can turn and say your name and your age.
Hi, my name's Jacob, and I'm 5 years old, and I'm a boy scissors. What I want the world to know about stuttering is that you don't need to say sorry.
Do you want me to hold the microphone? Or do you want to hold it? Me? Okay. You ready? You got this.
My name is Nan, and I'm a boy who stutters, and it's okay to stutter.
Can we give another round of applause for Jacob and Van?
Hi, I'm Devin. I'm a 12-year-old boy that does stutter. And one fact about stuttering is that everyone thinks the same. It's just we think a bit differently, and we have to stop and say our words, but that doesn't make us different from anyone else.
All right, give group 4 a hand. Good job.
All right, we learned that the R in the CARE model stands for resiliency, and for a lot of us, this might have been a new word this week. And when we talk about resiliency at the Blank Center, we talk about the fact that, things can be hard sometimes. When we learn new sports, when we learn new skills, things are hard, and we've got to learn new things, and it stretches our minds. Maybe it can be frustrating, and the same is true with communication. Sometimes communication can be hard. You can learn the great communication skills, you can learn the great advocacy skills, and still have hard days. And so what we learned a lot about this week is the power of what it is we're saying to ourselves in those moments. And so I want to hear from some folks who maybe haven't shared yet, and looking at my older crew. What are some things that we talked about that we can say to ourselves in those moments where we might be feeling a little bit nervous, or it might be a little bit challenging, ways that we can be compassionate to ourselves? I see y'all's hands. I'm going to try to get some of the back row to answer.
Should I introduce myself? Hello, my name is Chase, and I am a 13-year-old boy who stutters. And something you could say in a nervous situation like that is like, you could say like it's okay to stutter, and like it's just a different way of talking. So like, it's not that serious and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just how I talk. That's great. Thanks, Chase. Who else wants to share something compassionate they might say to themselves?
Hi, my name is Nadia. I'm a 16-year-old girl who stutters, and one thing you can say to yourself is, I got this.
Got this. Yeah. All right, Gabe, I've had some new folks go, so I'll let you share.
That I can do this, and there's no need to be scared because stuttering is just another way of talking.
That I can do this.
Hazel?
That you can do hard things.
I see Oliver and then Landon.
Stuttering is okay.
That is okay to do it, and that you should never say sorry when you're talking to someone, because it's okay to stutter all the time.
All the time. this as a group. Is it okay to take your time? Yes. Are you worth the wait? Yes, excellent. Okay, I think it's time to get group 5 up here. Group 5.
Hi, my name is Nadia Brown. I'm a 16-year-old girl who stutters. And one thing I want the world to know is that stuttering is a neurological difference that is that affects 4 parts of your brain.
Hi, my name is Oliver, and I'm a person that stutters, and stuttering is a part of life.
Hi, my name is Hazel, and so I'm a 10-year-old girl who stutters. So what I wish that the whole world knew about stuttering is that stuttering is just a way of talking, and stuttering is not a sickness. Stuttering is just a neurophysiological difference in the brain.
Hi, my name is Hazel, and what I want to know everybody about stuttering is not a sickness.
Hi, my name is Sydney. I'm not a person who stutters, but I support people who stutter. And I think the world should know that you shouldn't judge someone because they stutter, and it just makes you more unique and special.
Hi everyone, my name is Caitlin Franchini, and I am a person who stutters, but I'm also so fortunate to be a speech-language pathologist here at the Blank Center. I've been working here for 3 wonderful years now. I've had the opportunity to work with all of your amazing children, but with some special focus on my amazing people in Group 5 this week. Something I really want the world to know about stuttering, but especially everyone in this room, is that people who stutter can truly do anything you put your mind to. You can have any job, pursue any field or opportunity that comes to you, and tell anyone in your way to get out of it, because you all have something to say and you have important stuff to do, and you guys can do anything that you put your mind to. Thank you all for this week. It's been so wonderful.
All right, I do have to disclose that I thought about it because I gave one of group 6, right? That was group 6. I gave one of them, group 5, I gave one of them a kiss on the cheek because Sydney is my daughter, and so. All right, so we have one letter left that we really need to just dig a little deeper into, education. And I think you all have been giving a lot of good pieces about education. And when we talk about education, what type of education are we talking about? Is it about math? No. Is it about history? No. It's about what? Stuttering. All right, so even if we repeat some of them, what are some facts or education things related to stuttering that we want people to know?
Stuttering is genetically passed down.
Good point, thank you.
Stuttering is just a way of talking.
Stuttering is just a way of talking. We talked about misconceptions and facts. Roman.
Stuttering doesn't matter if you have good body posture and an eye contact.
Wonderful. Some more facts about stuttering.
Stuttering is not caused from manipulation.
Ooh, that was deep. Good job.
Okay, stuttering is was like a thing that really don't matter. Stuttering is a good thing to you.
Stuttering is something that you can't really get or like, or something that you can catch, and it's also something that you can't get rid of, and it can fluctuate day by day, month by month, or like fluctuate throughout your entire life.
Stuttering isn't contagious.
All right. Now we can move on to group
6?
Group 6. You're standing here, Owen. You think you want to go first?
Hi, my name is Owen, and I'm a boy who stutters. And what I would like the world to know about stuttering is that it's a neurophysiological difference.
Hi, my name is Donald, and I am 10, and I am a person who stutters. And stuttering can be passed down by generations.
Hello, everyone. My name is Chase Johnson, and I am a person who stutters. And what I wish the world knew about stuttering is that it's okay to stutter. I know it seems simple, but it's really important because some people try to make fun of you and blind the fact that stuttering is okay. But you shouldn't let people bring you down from your highest point because stuttering's okay. Thank you for listening.
Hi, I'm Ruhi. I'm 20, and I'm a person who stutters. And one thing I wish the world would understand about stuttering is that people who stutter are deserving of the same patience and respect that others receive.
My name is Carson. I'm 9 years old, and I want to know the world about you're not the only person who stutters. The whole earth stutters too.
I'll go again. Okay, go ahead. Should I go again?
Yeah, if you want to.
Hola, me llamo Andrea. My name is Andrea. Soy una patóloga del habla y lenguaje en el Blank Center in Austin. I'm a speech language pathologist in Austin. Y lo que yo quisiera que el mundo supiera de la tartamudez es que la tartamudez está perfectamente bien. No es una trastorno no es un desorden, un problema, nomás es una diferencia en la manera de hablar. So what I want people to know about stuttering is that stuttering is completely okay. It's not a disorder, oh my gosh, a problem. It is a difference. So thank you for listening.
Go Group 6!
I just realized we haven't shared.
We haven't shared.
Hi, everybody. My name is Danielle. I did already introduce myself, so you're hearing that again the second time. But what I really want people to know about stuttering is that there's already so many differences in communication that we celebrate, like speaking other languages, like having different accents, like speaking in different dialects, and I think it's about time that we celebrate stuttering too.
That's good. And I have already introduced myself, but I'll do it again. My name is Kia Johnson, and what I want the world to know about stuttering is that stuttering cannot stop you from doing what you want to do. You can do anything you want to do. You can be anyone you want to be. When they tell you no, you can't do this, when they say no, you can't do that, you say yes, I can, yes, I can, yes, I can, because there are amazing physicians, attorneys, people, paramedics, there are people in the military, there are people doing all types of occupations who stutter. And I want the world to know that we, as people who don't stutter, need to help spread that education to others. All right? So with that, let's bring up Group 7. Let's bring up Group 7.
The grand finale.
And just personal privilege, in Group 6, one of the boys in Group 6 is my son, so I gave him an extra big hug. All right. Okay.
Do I have to go first? Okay. Yeah. Hi, my name is Dylan, and I am a person who stutters. One thing I would like the world to know that a voice can act as a parasite. They can, like, if I can put in the words, a parasite can be a host, but it can be a host for voices that can uplift others, or they can act as a host that can just bring them down nonetheless, because I would not like society for people who stutter, they can be looked down upon. So that's about it.
Hello, my name is Jamie. I'm 6 years old. And a person that started. One way everybody knows is don't say sorry.
Hello, my name is Alejandro, and I am also a person who stutters. And one thing that I wish the world knew about stuttering is that it truly is a gift.
I want the world to know about stutter. My name is Yusuf. I'm 7 years old, and I'm a person who stutters. I wish the world knew that stuttering is not bad.
What's up, y'all? I'm Elliot. I'm 19 years old, and I am a student research assistant at the Blank Center at the University of Texas at Austin. And I'm also a person who stutters, so you may hear some blocks or repetitions in my speech, but I ask that you please be mindful of it. One thing that I'd like the world to know about stuttering is that stuttering is not a disability, but rather a superpower, and it should not and does not need to be a hindrance in you being able to do whatever you want to do. Thank you for listening.
Hello, I'm Nicholas Wayne. I'm a 14-year-old person who stutters, and what I want the world to know about stuttering is that it is a great way of communication.
Hi, y'all. My name is Dean, and I'm 14, and I stutter. And one thing that I want the world to know about stuttering is that people who stutter can stutter openly and freely without needing everyone else's validation, because as we all know and as we've all learned at this camp, that we are something and we are enough and we can be ourselves no matter who is there to listen. And someone will always be there to listen. And just a little extra stuff. I was here for year one of Camp Dream Speak Live in Atlanta. I don't have the really cool shirts, but and even just that first year, there were 10 kids, and now there are like 200 kids being helped. And just at least me seeing every year the care celebrations, they got longer. This camp, it was because the Dream Speak Live camp wasn't even here. It was way in like Druid Hills, and now we're at the Arthur Blank family offices because there are so many people here, and there are so many families and so many allies and people who stutter that are connected to the Blank Center, and that really makes us one big family, and that all makes us teachers, and we can let other people know and educate people about stuttering, and just bringing awareness and just bring light to stuttering in a positive way, and we can make a positive difference in the world. So thank y'all.
Hello, everybody. My name is Juan Cortez Jr. I am a hotel entertainment manager. I am also a DJ, and I've been blessed to be the Blank Center's DJ and mentor for about a decade now. And this is my fifth Dream Speak Live in ATL, and this is my fifth camp of the summer. And so I'm blessed to go around from Chicago to Cincinnati, Chicago in the house, from Chicago to Cincinnati. I've been to Delaware. I've been to my hometown in El Paso, and I've been able to just be really blessed to talk about stuttering. And this camp means the world to me, and it's changed my life as a 20-year-old. I didn't know anyone that stuttered, and I met a lot of children who stuttered, and they really inspired me. And I'm just really blessed to be a part of this program. And parents, as a person who stutters, myself, you guys have brought your child to the right place. I promise you that. Thank you for bringing them here. And what I wish the world knew about stuttering is that stuttering fluctuates. Sometimes I may stutter a lot. Sometimes I may not stutter as much, but both are okay. Thank you for listening.
All right. We have something I want to point out. Ruhi, where's Ruhi? Ruhi is actually doing a graphic design internship with the Blank Center. She started out as a participant, just like everyone else, and as at Georgia Tech, so I wanted to shout her out. And we have one person in the room who has also, Group 7, I'm proud of y'all. I just want to say that. Okay, I'm looking at the clock. I know. There's one person who said they wanted, wait, all of y'all went, right? Yeah, okay. There's one person in the room that said, Dr. J, can I go last? Can I really go last? And I said, yes. And so I'm going to bring up to the mic Josh. Josh is one of our, and I just want to say for the families here, Josh has been to a lot of camps before today. And when Josh first came, he had his coat on, and he said, I'm not staying that long. My grandmother's going to come. I don't want to be here. I'm not staying that long. She'll be back to pick me up. That was our first experience. And when kids come, we try to make sure that the slots are prioritized to first-timers. And so Josh this year, this would have been his probably fourth year, did not get that invitation. I got a text message from Josh on Monday. Excuse me, hello. I didn't get any information about camp. What time is camp? When can I know I need to be there? And I said, be here tomorrow. So he's been coming since Tuesday, and he asked if he can go last.
Well, first off, good afternoon, y'all. I'm Joshua, and I'm a 16-year-old boy who stutters. And really, I just really like, can we give a round of applause to everyone who went today? Because seriously, what y'all did takes so much courage and resiliency. You know, it's just really inspiring to see, because honestly, even many, like a lot of non-stutterers do not have the courage to go up here and speak just like y'all have. You know, but you did it, you spoke, you stood up tall, and it didn't let your stutter hamper you, which is really, really amazing, and that's how you become an effective communicator. You know, our stutter, you know, it doesn't mean that, you know, that we're less intelligent or we're nervous or anything like that, you know. If anything, it makes us fighters, you know. We've had to work harder to get to speak what's on our mind, and by getting up here and getting on this stage, you taught everybody here and potentially around the world about you know, not just what they wanted to know about stuttering or what they're teaching them about stuttering, but also you know, you show everyone here what real courage looks like. So, you know, so no matter how many blocks, no matter how many repetitions, no matter how slow or fast your speech is, it is so crucial to know that your voice matters. You know, take as much time as you need. Don't let anybody rush you. And it was great. It's great seeing y'all this week, and I hope I see y'all next year.
Josh Carter wants a high five. All right, so you all, seriously, as a team member here, we get to see this throughout the year. We get to see the progression from Monday through Friday. We get to see kids coming here on Monday who don't want to talk, who won't get on the mic. And we do this enough to know that by Friday, we know there's going to be a difference. I am not calling any names. I'm not pointing any fingers. But this is why we love what we do. When people talk about you have a job and it doesn't feel like a job because you love it, this is what we talk about. Our team works hard. Marchantry Austin, somewhere around here, we work hard to make this happen because we know the results that come from it. I held back tears over here because there were kids who stood right here today in front of you that have never been on a mic before, that were not talking on Monday, that were not talking on Tuesday. Family members who said they don't talk. This changes lives, and I am so blessed to be able to work with y'all. And so we choose not to wear makeup on Fridays because we know how this goes. Again, we're able to do this because of you all, and one of the things that our founding director, Dr. Bird, always stresses is that, yes, we have people who give massively, but even we have families who donate $25 a year. We are going to make sure that every single penny that comes our way goes into this because we know therapy is expensive. We know how insurance companies can be. We know that when families call us and they say, I know it says no cost, but how much does it really cost? What's the fine print? It gives us chills every single time to say it really is no cost. I had a conversation with a 12-year-old who said, I know that my mommy cannot afford this. So how much is this gonna cost? And I looked at her and I said, the cool thing about this is that it doesn't cost anything. She said, isn't that illegal? All of that to say that we are able to do this because of contributions. In your seat, there is, people always ask, and this is why we do this. I'm not doing this to be a seller, but I do this because after this, families come up and say, how can we help? How can we help? This gives different ways that you can help. There's a QR code. All of the information is here. If you know someone who's interested in supporting this, all the information is here. I just want to thank you all for trusting us with your kids. This has been an amazing time. One reminder, one huge reminder, you help us because we are constantly collecting that data. Remember? So we had pre-treatment. Participants, kids, y'all hear me? If you hear my voice, clap once. If you hear my voice, clap 1.5 times. Okay, next week, it's going to be very important that you remind your caregiver, whoever registered you for camp, remind them that you have a post-treatment session that is virtual, that we would love for you to attend. There will also be an opportunity for the parents or caregivers to do a post-camp reflection. We encourage you to be there because it allows us to get feedback from you. And I'm gonna look to Dr. Worley because I know there may be something I'm forgetting, and she always will let me know if there's something I'm forgetting.
No, the only thing I wanted to add, because if I talk any longer, I will also start crying, is that caregiver reflection call. It's also an opportunity if you want to stay connected with the Blank Center. You heard us talk about treatment that we offer year-round. We'll be able to tell you what next steps are. We'll be able to tell you what you're already going to be invited to. And so thank you for sharing these brilliant, hilarious, creative kids and teens with us. It is the joy of our lives. And I think by the looks of it, they're ready to go. So thank you for joining us today.